One thing kids probably touch the most every single day.
I have to admit, they're kind of gross in my house. Tablets and cell phones can get extremely dirty and full of germs. As our Sandra Ali shows us, it's more important than ever to keep them clean.
Could your child's iPhone or iPad be even dirtier than parts of your bathroom? Experts say yes. And because of coronavirus, it's more concerning now than ever.
Since COVID, the rest of the world has kind of woken up to what hospitals have known for a long time, which is that bacteria and pathogens, viruses, so forth, can get transmitted very easily with devices.
Between FaceTime, Zoom, or even just your home computer keyboard, children are using more technology than ever right now.
If you've got a couple kids using the same computer, or if you've got a couple people using the same tablet, for example, or the same remote control, that's where pathogens get spread.
Chris Barrow is an expert on tech gadgets and cleanliness. He says the dirtiest thing most kids touch on any given day, you guessed it, their cell phones.
1 out of every 5 of those phones had fecal matter on it. So poop on your phone, and 1 out of every 5. So one study showed that your phone is dirtier than a toilet seat, but not just a little dirtier, it's 10 times dirtier than a toilet seat.
Barrow says studies show most of us touch our cell phones up to 2,500 times a day.
So here you got the dirtiest thing you're gonna touch all day long, 10 times dirtier than a toilet seat, and you're touching it 5,000 times a day.
So on top of washing your hands, not touching your face, and staying 6 feet apart, Barrow says parents need to make sure children are keeping their gadgets clean.
That should be ground zero for, a place to focus on that could be transferring viruses.
He says always check with your manufacturer about what you should use to clean your device the right way so you don't damage your electronics.
You'll see a lot of folks recommend a combination of alcohol, and alcohol is great, but you don't want to use 100% alcohol. And if you wipe it down with kind of a Clorox wipe, it is certainly effective, but people don't realize how ineffective those kind of wipes really are, because you have to do it right.
Weinstein also says it's a great idea to let your children actually choose which cleanliness chores they do. That way they feel like they're part of the process and it's not so much of a punishment. More Kids at Home cleanliness tips on our website. Click on Detroit.com. Back to you.
Drew, you are a clean freak. I do not believe for a second the screens in your house are very dirty.
They're horrible. I just
Okay.
looked at them the other day. I was like, oh, I got to clean these. They're gross.
Okay, only relative to
Mom
your
fail.
own standards.
Mom
We'll
fail
put
for
that
sure.
there.
All right, let's